Hello, it's Uplifting others. So I want to talk about this topic that was going on Twitter, and it was about rape, and someone had left like a little comment. So I want to just share that and my input on it. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how the person said it. It had rape. That was this discussion. The person said almost every black man who I've asked, when did you lose your virginity, responds with a rape story. It's a problem we never talk about and it hurts my heart. This needs to be addressed and rectified immediately. So I had commented on it and I said when women rape a boy slash teenager, I've noticed that the minor think it's okay and normal. No one that's over the age should be raping a minor. This world is one-sided and just, I don't have the words. And I said that because every subject of rape is sensitive, and everyone that has ever been raped or sexually abused, they have their story, and I don't want to take from no one's story. I have my own story. So I said, the part where I said that this world is one-sided, meaning a young boy doesn't matter how old they are, and a female that's over the age rapes them. That's what it is. It's not having sex, is rape. Rapes them. It's okay. They're like, their homies are like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Like, oh my gosh, and everyone's so excited and happy. And if their parents hear about it, it's not a big deal. I'm not saying every case, but in most cases, it's not a big deal. So if a minor female tells someone like, oh my gosh, like I just had, in their eyes, sex with such and such, and he's over 18. It's, how do I want to say it? It's disgusting. What the crap? Charges need to be pressed on this man. Most of the time they go to jail. It's so different for a minor boy and a minor girl. It's so different. It's so different. It's so crazy because it's the same. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. If an adult is raping them, it's not sex. If they're raping them, something should be done regardless of anything. It shouldn't be, oh well, like it's cool. It's like it's normal. It's not normal. It has become normal because nothing has ever been done about it. But it's not okay for a grown woman to have sex with a child. It's not okay. And I said that loosely, have sex, because in their eyes it's sex, because they're willing. Rape does not have to be someone being held down, drugged, or anything like that. It doesn't have to be that. Or I've talked to people that are men that have been like really hurt by the fact that a woman, use that word loosely, woman has hurt them in a way where they can't trust women. Or it's like they've been raped and they push things to the back of their mind and their heads because nothing is going to be done about it. None of it makes sense. It's so like everyone is so biased in a way when it comes down to that. Like, people think that boys slash whoever should be more strong. And so I'm gonna just read this comment. Somebody said, I definitely wouldn't say one-sided. It's all the same story, the same system that says women are subhuman, says men are nothing if they aren't in control 100% of the time. Patriarchy hurts everyone. And I don't care about a system. I don't care about what people think. It's about what is morally right. Like, that's all my concern is. And it's okay for a woman to rape a boy or a teenager, and they get away with it. It's normal. It's normal nowadays. So many people don't, and it's crazy when, just like she had said to bring the discussion up, it's normal to them how they lost their virginity by an older female, and it was normal. And it's not okay. It's not okay, because if it was a young female that's talking about how she lost her virginity to a grown man, it's World War 1000. And I'm not trying to take nothing from anyone here. I'm not. But I want people to really realize that it doesn't matter the gender. It shouldn't be happening, period. It's so many people that struggle alone and silently because of the abuse, or they realize that what they thought was sex wasn't sex, because we're not educated fully. And I say we because as a whole, we're not educated fully about what is right and what is wrong. If someone's friend, it doesn't matter. If someone is telling a young boy, like, yeah, I lost my virginity to this 21-year-old, and they're like 16 years old, and it's like, oh, for real? Like, oh, and it becomes normal. It is normal. And it's not okay for it to be normal. No one should be doing that, because I feel like if it was their kid or someone they love, they would go to war for them. But if it's someone else's kid, it's like, oh, well, it is what it is. And no one should be having sex with no minor. No minor. And I'm saying sex because that's how people, it's not sex, it's rape. Just like when I see certain stories on social media about a man or a woman raping whoever, they say sex. It's not sex. It's not. It's
rape.
And people turn their backs to it like it's nothing. It's not them. But what if it was you? What if it was someone that you loved? How would you feel? How would you act? Would you be mad? Would you want something done about it? Or because it's not, you don't care? In a lot of situations, a lot of times, that's people's mindsets. Like, oh, it's not my kid. It's not no one I love or care about that much. It shouldn't be that, period. It shouldn't be that. Rape is rape. Since I was raped by a man as a child, like, even when I was growing up in the movie Antoine Fisher, it was weird to me. Like, I didn't know. Like, I really didn't know that boys could be raped until I seen that movie, and I'm just like, wow. And as I got older and I talked to men that have been raped by both women and men or whoever, and it's like, wow, we really have to educate ourselves. And at the time I was a kid, so I didn't know, but now that I'm grown, I know is that I know that it can happen to anyone. It's not, I don't care about a system. I don't care about what people think or how this world is. It doesn't matter. If we know it's not morally right, then there's no excuses for it. It shouldn't be a young boy's normal to be raped, and for it to be cool is not normal for any of it. And I wish that this world would really, us as people, take it in and really be mindful, and to really help the ones that have been abused heal, instead of like just saying whatever, it is what it is. It's, they're boys, they're gonna have sex anyways. Or no, if it was someone that was older than them, it's rape. It doesn't matter, consensual, it doesn't matter. And I strong, like, I feel, because I know so many, even if so many to me is one person, it could be one, so many people that have been raped and abused and tortured and just mistreated, and it was from both men and women. And it's so heartbreaking for any of it to happen. And this is me being a rape survivor. It's not me looking at a situation from the outside. It's I know. I've talked to people and it's really really messed up and it's sad as crap. And I just feel I always say this, like we have to educate ourselves. We have to of be mindful of anyone, but to really be mindful of the ones that have struggled through being raped and molested and sexually abused and tortured. Everyone has a story. Everyone has their own story, but it's the same story, if that makes sense. It's the same. It's different. It doesn't matter someone that has gotten raped once compared to someone that has got raped millions of times. And I say millions because sex trafficking victims and survivors that have been hurt so many times, and I've actually talked to someone that has been raped multiple times, and it's like, wow, I've been through that as a child, but you've gone through this since you was a child to however old they were, and it's just like, it's so heartbreaking. And it makes me open my eyes to this world is just a wicked and cruel place, and if we don't stand for something, we'll fall for anything. If we don't try to bring awareness to situations, how can there be change? How can there be change if we don't try to make a difference? How? But that's my take on that. I don't want to offend anyone. If I did, I apologize, but that's my take on it. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you for watching.